One in four millennials have $100,000. I'm going to talk about that today, talk about the article, and tell you some ways on how you can get there yourself. Stay tuned. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Once again, Passive Income Tom bringing another show today. Today we're always trying to figure out how to live that better life, how to get out of debt, how to save for the retirement, how to save for the future, invest for the future, And millennials have changed that. Over the last 2 years, they've been doing so many great things, erasing that stereotypes running around that millennials don't know what they're doing. Millennials are broke. Millennials don't know how to handle their money. Well, let me tell you what, millennials do know. Some of them are making the right decisions right now. So I'm going to go off some stats really quickly, so pay attention. All right, don't go away because at the end I'm going to bring you some tips, so stay tuned. Okay, from 2 years ago, millennials are saving more than they were 2 years ago. That's a 10% increase. That's a great news story right there. Okay, number two, millennials have over 100,000 saved up. That is an increase from 16% from 2 years ago as well. That's another great change right there. $100,000 more than what they did 2 years ago. $100,000 more than what they did 2 years ago. Another good news. 40% of millennials have boosted their credit scores. Maybe they're reading great books like this right here. All right, half of the group surveyed had an emergency fund, which is a great thing because you never know. Having an emergency fund will save you from digging into your savings. It'll keep you from, using the GoFundMe. It'll keep you from using your credit card. If you have $1,000 or maybe more, you might need a little bit more. It'll save you for these little emergencies that'll pop up. You never know. Might need something to get fixed on your car. You might need to go make a trip to the hospital. You might have to make a trip, fly out, go see your family or friends. Someone might be hurt or whatever. Having an emergency fund will be essential. If you don't have enough money, set aside, or you can go pull it out and go take the trip really quickly. And it also save you from having to put more credit on your credit card especially if you can't pay for that very quickly. So it's another good thing to do. So think about it. If you don't have an emergency fund, set one up and set it up as soon as you can. I've talked about it in other videos in the past, so if you haven't checked out some of the other videos. Great thing millennials doing, they're asking for a raise. They're working for somebody, you're putting the hard work and it's going to pay off. When you do that, your boss is going to recognize that and he's going to say, every once in a while may say, hey, great job, you're doing a good job, keep it up. When you see things like that and you're doing a good job, ask your boss for a raise. There's no harm in doing that. If you've been there maybe 6 months to a year, maybe even 2 years or whatever, if you haven't had a raise in a while, ask the boss for the raise. It's not going to hurt anybody. The most they can say is no. But you've got to have your facts together, have your information lined up, say you've done this, this, and this, and this, and say, and he or she may forget, but if you remind them, they may remember and they may say, hey, yeah, I can give you a raise. The economy's doing great. Employers are, they're not paying as much in taxes because of the tax cuts from Trump from last year. So you may be able to get a raise. So ask for the raise. It's not going to hurt. And employers want to keep good people on the job, on the payroll, putting in the effort and putting in the responsibilities, and because they want to keep good people working for them, and they want to make their business better. And if you're making their business better, they will keep you there. So ask for that raise. There's no harm in doing that. Other people are doing that right now. Okay. 41% of millennials are saving for a home. If you know, the house is probably going to be one of your biggest expenses you ever have in your life. So you've got to make it worth it. You've got to save the money, put away the money, save it aside. Yeah. So if you're spending money on your investments, sometimes you gotta have a separate fund just to save up for your home. You can't combine you can't use the two. It'd be make it very hard to do. So if you can, you've got to maybe work an extra job, a part-time job, and that may help you pull in that extra cash you to pay that little bill, and you can use more of that money you make for your income. You can use that to save it and buy your house with that. So another good thing to do. So think about it. And then if you're Generation Z even got in this article as well. 41% of Generation Z are saving for their house as well. That's an awesome thing to do, a great thing to do. So if you're not saving for your home, sit down, look at your budget and figure out what you need to do to help reach that goal to buy your house. Figure out how much the house costs and start saving money away. It's a good thing you want to do. And a lot of people don't want to do it, but having your house as a good savings, a good retirement plan for the future. Because when you're in retirement, you can sell that house and you'll have income coming in right there when you sell that house and go live in an apartment or some other place after that. But also in the article, it said some millennials were feeling bad because they're in so much debt. I know debt's out there. You have your credit card debt, you have your student loan debt, you have personal debt, personal loans and everything. But work on paying those debt down. Knock it off. Find one with the highest interest rate and pay those off first. Or if you have several different credit cards with debt, find the one with the lowest amount of debt and pay that off. It'll be a nice little win for you. Do that and get it done, taken care with. Because it's one less burden you've got to deal with, and it's a good win for you. It's a great win, something you want to do. So think about it. Lay all your debts, put them on a piece of paper, write it down, figure out, hey, I want to pay this debt off first, and focus on that. Pay the minimum on the others, and once you pay off that one, it's a great little victory. And you can go down like a ladder, go to the next one, and do the same thing. Concentrate on paying off that debt, because being in debt is not the best thing in the world. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. It's really going to help out the algorithm for my video as well. But if you're still here, I want you to do one little favor for me. Leave a comment below and say, I'm focused. Say hashtag I'm focused. Leave it below. Say hashtag I'm focused. And that way I know you're listening to me. That way I know you're here. I really do appreciate it. But hey, this could be the best year of your life. 2020 is the year you want to make a big difference in your life, whether it's getting out of debt, increasing your investments, helping things out with your family, whatever it may be. This is the year to do it. Don't let 2020 go by and you live in a 2019 again. Make this year to make a difference and make a change. Make a honest to good change and make it happen. Don't wait for somebody to make it happen for you. Do it yourself. Take responsibility. And, use all the resources you can. There's so much free information out here. Check out my other videos if you haven't already. If you haven't, I'm gonna leave a couple links here for you to check out. Check out these other videos. It's really gonna help you out and help you to make 2020 the best year of your life. All right. If you have any questions, I'll see you again. But take care. Have a great day.